Does cracking your knuckles really cause arthritis?
Well, today we are going to see if this old myth is actually true and give you that right answer from some great research. I'm Brad.
I'm Mike, and behind the scenes we have Bob, and together we are the most famous physical therapy team on the internet.
In our opinion, of course.
And if you're new to this channel and you like this video, make sure to subscribe at the end. Anyway, we are talking about knuckle cracking today, and does it cause arthritis? So first we want to explain what happens when you actually crack your knuckles.
Right. So, should we get into the details of the synovial fluid within the joint, within the capsule? Now, Mike has a model of a capsule here, which is holding in the fluid. The red represents the synovial fluid, a lubricant that all joints have. And within that fluid, there is actual bubbles of
gas or nitrogen.
Nitrogen, yes.
Typically, they can form over time. And what happens when you go to crack your knuckle is you put pressure on it, either by pulling or bending and flexing. And that bubble ends up getting to the edge of the joint capsule there, and it pops. That's what makes the popping noise when you crack your knuckles.
We should get into a little more detail for these people. There's actually a change in pressure making the bubble pop. That's not a big deal. It's just me personally. Anyways, so we've got that happens in your joint. So when the bubble pops, that's why you can't crack your knuckles and then crack them again. It takes about, up to a half hour or longer before the bubbles reform.
Now, you may have some issues like I do in my ankles where you keep doing the same motion and you keep hearing cracking. That's actually a tendon going over a bone. So that's not actually cracking of the joint, just to distinguish the difference between them.
Yeah, that could be called crepitus, but that's another story.
Anyway, we would like to talk about a personal experiment done by a physician named Donald Unger. So he actually cracked his fingers in only his left hand for over 60 years and wanted to see if he would develop arthritis in his left hand and not his right. But we're not going to share the answer to the end of the video, so you have to stay tuned.
Now, that is dedication. I don't know if I could actually do that for 60 years, but I suppose it's a habit.
I'd feel like I'd want to crack the other hand, yeah. Anyway, we're going to get into some of the science and studies looking at this. So the first study we have is called Knuckle Cracking and Hand Osteoarthritis. So this looked at 215 people between the ages of 50 and 89. And some of the people in this group cracked their knuckles and some of them didn't. They just asked them generally what they did. And what they found is 18.1% of people that actually cracked their knuckles did develop osteoarthritis within their hands. But they also interviewed the people that did not crack their knuckles, and 21.5% of them had osteoarthritis in their hands. So those numbers kind of cancel each other out because they're very similar, showing there's no significant difference between cracking your knuckles and developing arthritis.
But wait, we have another study to look at. Plus, we're going to go back and look at Dr. Unger's results.
We are. So the consequences of habitual knuckle cracking is the next study we are looking at. This was published in the Western Journal of Medicine, and it involved 300 people, and they found no correlation between cracking your knuckles and actually developing arthritis. But they did have a note: while the knuckle crackers had higher rates of swelling and reduced grip strength over time than the non-knuckle crackers. So if you are having some swelling and inflammation in your joints, maybe cracking them may make it worse.
So the knuckle crackers reduced grip strength. Now, I wonder if that's correlation or causation.
We don't know.
Yeah, maybe we should look into that in another video.
I keep thinking of the Nutcracker right now from the
Maybe
Christmas.
we should watch the Nutcracker Suite.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right, so I get to speak a little bit now. I'm going to reveal the results of Dr. Unger's knuckle cracking of the left hand. So the right hand, I wonder if that got stronger or not, but that wasn't revealed. After 60 years, the results was there's no difference from right to left hand in regards to arthritis, osteoarthritis specifically what we're looking at. So this is 3 big studies, I think, and the last one is big. You know, Dr. Unger, I can't imagine. That man is a man of men.
You are getting very excited. I crack my knuckles. Am I a man of men? Anyway, I think when it comes to the myth busted, that this is busted. There is no true evidence saying cracking your knuckles actually causes arthritis. So if you're a knuckle cracker, just crack away, I guess.
Right, and if anybody disputes you, you just tell them to look up Bob and Brad in this video because we have the evidence, and it's I would say it's good.
Yeah, it's great. So comment
Indisputable.
down below if you actually crack your knuckles or not, because now you're safe to say so and people won't yell at you.
And our extra video that relates to this that will help you with pain relief for wrist, hands, and fingers, exercises, and treatments.
Yeah, so if you are having some arthritis in your hands from whatever, try these exercises as much as video.
Right, and we do know that movement, range of motion, and exercise is good for arthritis if it's done appropriately.
Go crack my knuckles now.
Ooh, nice ones. Good.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.